Well, boys, we're on our way to Salt Lake. Guess what we gotta do?
Drive.
No, we need to eat our breakfast. So of course, without fail, when we're headed to Salt Lake, we stop at Shallon's in Morona, get a sausage burrito. It's just routine. Demery's got her Stanley all folded up. The boss has different Stanley cups for every hour of the day. It's a real problem. Anyway, we're headed up to Powder Trim Coatings today. This is gonna be a little bit of a different video because it is gonna be shot in Salt Lake City, 100%. Nothing will be shot at my shop. So we're gonna go up and do the dirty work and help Kevin out. Oh, and then we're gonna powder coat it. And then everybody's gonna leave me, and I'm gonna go over to Freightliner and get my tow truck because it's been there for 2 months, and I'm gonna drive that home tonight. What are you doing? Let me see it.
I got my first pack out.
Let me see it. Somebody's missing their pack out.
I got me a first pack
It's
out.
full. Hey, if anybody that was driving past the Maverick in Santa Quinn is missing a pack out with tools and sockets and screws and nails, maybe you're a plumber, there's some crimp rings, some finish nails.
More nails.
Hey, if you're missing a pack out, we just found it on the side of I-15. So let us know, because we would rather give it back to you than keep stuff that isn't ours. But we picked your pack up out, or we picked your pack up. We picked your pack up. We picked your pack out up off the side of I-15. So if you need your pack out, hit us up. We got it.
If no one claims it, I get pack out.
But I just want to point out the fact that that pack out probably barrel rolled out of somebody's truck, and it's not even broke. All right, so we made it to Kevin's, and he did exactly what we told him to, and he didn't touch it. We got a lot of stuff to do, but what we're planning on doing, pulling the doors off, getting everything ready to sandblast. But we did bring, now thank you guys, we got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails about every single Amazon, eBay stainless steel handle, but a few of you sent us etrailers.com. We ended up getting the correct handles that I think are gonna work. Matt had a mismatchy third one, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim that up. So these are locking. Matt can lock the guys out if he needs. Check this out. Or they can lock him in. It locks from one side. So that's lucky. Anyway, paddle latch, inside release, but it's a little bit too small. So we want to adjust it. We want to make it to where it fits. But right here, perfection. Look at that. Perfect. Locked, latched, and loaded. So that's exactly what we needed. So thank you guys. So we are gonna have to add a little bit of striker to this side. That one doesn't go in quite far enough. We'll do some modification once we get this back to the shop. Not a big deal. No big deal. We'll make it work. We had it strapped up around when we lifted it off the tow truck. So I'm just gonna undo it so we can get these doors off.
I'm just undoing the wire that's holding the back door closed. Back door will now open.
Prove it. Hand me that latch that I just put away. All right. I've waited my whole life for this moment. Ask Billy if you brought a tape measure.
Why would I bring a tape measure?
Why wouldn't you? Because you don't know when you need to measure stuff. So we're gonna leave this cut right there. We're going to do, we'll go 4 3/8. All right, that's what we're gonna cut out.
Well, while Robby's working on getting the door, new latch hole cut for the back door, I want to get the front doors unbolted and pulled off. Now, the driver door. Got it all unbolted.
And I'm just banging stuff so it looks like I'm working.
Robby forgot to grab the tools.
Robby.
Yep. I grabbed the batteries.
Yeah. Luckily, he brought 25 batteries to make one cut. Like, it's really, really cool. I'm just grateful that we have 25 batteries to make.
I wonder why that suitcase is so heavy.
Yeah, because he brought every single battery we own.
So Hillbilly took the door, undid the latches off the frame or body. Now I'm just gonna pull them off the door.
Now it's my turn. It's really my time to shine right now. So, sorry, I have to say, Hercules, Hercules, and then it comes right off. Now, this is the radiator. I assume it's where you fill it. Not quite sure, but it's a good looking panel.
Canal.
Last hinges took off. All right, so we've got the hinges marked. Now, let's go inside Kevin got me a grinder set up. I'm gonna go and etch them. Because when we sandblast them, we wanna know, what is RB?
Right bottom.
RT?
Right top.
What's LB?
Left bottom.
Okay, so I would have done LH for left hand.
You know what?
And then top and bottom, but you know what? That works. We're gonna stick to LB, LT, RB, and RT. All right, so we're on Kevin's port and polishing bench, but he told me not to tell anybody that he knows how to port and polish LS heads. So don't tell anybody. Good enough. I don't know how people engrave. All right, so we're gonna kind of prop up the side so I can get it a little bit off the ground so I can cut that hole out easier. Now everybody watch out, okay? I'm the only one that can sacrifice their face. For funsies, should we just change out the batteries since we have so many?
You're making fun of me for bringing extra batteries, but you know how much extra stuff we packed for derby cars when we didn't need all that extra stuff?
I know. If we didn't have all 30 batteries, we'd need them. Right? Am I right? Right.
Yeah. That looks so much better.
Perfect, perfect. Now look, the person in the back can exit. You're welcome, Matt and crew. All right, our job here is done. Let's go home. We're getting this all loaded up so we can get it over in the blaster and get the inside and outside blasted. All right, so we need to get this sandblast inside and out. So we've got it in here, get started on it, show you guys the process. All right, so we're gonna throw these in the blast cabinet and get them all blasted off. Something's wrong with my hand. Because I was doing this. That was weird. Anyway, we got that all done. All right, it looks pretty dang good for not being a professional. My hand is still twitching. So Colton and Hillbilly are up next. We got 2 more side panels and then the radiator grill shell to get done. And then once we get all that done, we're gonna get it hung up on a cart and then go start working on Bombi's shell. I think Hillbilly's enjoying that way too much. I think we found his new calling in life. Right there, yep. We got Eeyore taking over the blaster. He's gonna get this stuff blasted. Hello.
I can't even see.
I can't either. All I know is you're doing great. Eeyore! How's he doing?
He's missing a bunch of spots. Somebody has nothing nice to say.
Hillbilly does it better, right?
Well, I can see.
Anything Hillbilly can do, nobody can do better.
We'll see how well it's done. You missed a bunch of spots.
Oh, crap.
You did.
You're a sucker for saying that.
Look.
Pretty good to me. What do you think, Hillbilly? Look at this. I did this all by myself.
Took you forever. We need more sand. Refilling the sand hopper thing because they ran out.
I think I got all the edges this time.
Oh yeah.
I believe that this is for the steel thingamajig, but it's all bare metal. It doesn't have any paint on it, so we're just gonna clean it up. I can't see anything, so it's all by feel and guess.
How close are you?
I think I'm good. There was a little bit of sticky, tacky stuff that I noticed, so I got that off.
I think we've got it pretty well good. We're gonna hurry and pull it out, and then we're headed to lunch, going to get my Freightliner, and then all these yahoos are going home without me. We came out and found a cart so we can start hanging some of our stuff. Hold! Hold! So we want to make sure that the hooks are smaller than the hole because it'll thicken up once there's powder on it. So these hinges are going to get powder coated black, and then everything else here we're just going to epoxy because I'm going to paint it all yellow. I've never done this before, so maybe there's like a system to it, but I don't have a system.
You scuffed it on something.
We've got everything that's ready. Everything that's sandblasted is loaded until we get the cab and the doors. So we'll probably just go grab lunch, come back, and hit this stuff. Well, I will, and Kevin.
Oh, we're making you do it all.
Yeah, well, no, that's fine, but these guys are all bailing on me. All right, so things are just rapidly changing around here. Welcome to YouTube. What the new plan is, we're gonna go eat tacos, and then we're gonna go get my tow truck. We're gonna go drop that off at Kevin's, and then we're gonna go back to the shop, possibly work a little bit on Bombi's tub, and then tomorrow morning we are going to leave the shop at 7 a.m. sharp and drive up here, and then we're gonna powder coat everything tomorrow. It's gonna work better for Kevin's schedule. It's gonna work better for our schedule. The boss is freezing. Is that worse than the one from last week? Remember? Hold on, steam. Now cough so fire can come out.
That was biting. Oh, it's burning.
That's so hot.
Maybe it's just the first bites.
Try it.
Second bite.
Take a second bite.
No, I'm saying
On camera.
the first bite.
Take the second bite.
Dude, I was dying. Don't even. Can't run from it. All right, so we just left Santos Tacos Taqueria. It was pretty good. But, full disclaimer, we got kind of taken advantage of because we've ate at the taco stand in Las Vegas. And legitimately, it is a 15 out of 10. Best tacos, best churros you will ever have in your whole life. So, that was about a 6 out of 10. Last week's food was 3 out of 10, so it was definitely better.
Yeah, it was very good.
But I can't wait to show you guys the taco stand in Vegas. That place is the best. Getting back on I-15, we're gonna head out to Freightliner, pick up the old 4-door M2, and then we're gonna go drop it off at Kevin's for the night and head back home.
The next day.
So it is the next day, and I've got Colton driving. It's 7:45 a.m. We left at about 7:15 today. We got Hillbilly in the back, and we got no boss today. The boss is staying home to do kids stuff. So anyway, we're headed back up to Powder Cream Coatings. Yesterday we got a ton of stuff sandblasted. So we're hoping today, all we gotta do is get all the epoxy applied, powder coat the hinges, and a few other miscellaneous things, and then we're gonna load back up and get it all back down to the shop. So we got a full day ahead of us, but we got a time restriction again today. 3 o'clock, we gotta leave because it's that time of year where kids have Christmas programs every single night before Christmas. So we got another Christmas program to go to tonight. So we're gonna get up there and bust our butts. You drive so good.
Oh wait, what is it? 10
10 and 2. Hands on the wheels.
They've changed it.
What is it supposed to be?
I can't remember because they
12
changed
and
it. The
6.
airbag blows it. You throw your arms off.
12 and 6.
Hillbilly says it's not really 10 and 2. There's gotta be somebody out there that knows.
7 and 5.
It has to be 10 and 2. Maybe it's 9:30 and 2:30.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna swing into Maverick, grab some stuff, grab some gas. Come on in.
Yeah, so we can do a bus like that one, Robby.
Okay, so we finally made it up to Kevin's. We got a long day ahead of us, but it's gonna be a good day.
So we've been checking everything out. Kevin's guys got everything sandblasted, so it's ready to be hung up. We're gonna spot touch up some things, and there's a few spots that we need to weld. So we're gonna get it hung, bring it in, and then do that, and we're getting powder coating. But it is cold today. Very, very cold. While Kevin and his crew's getting the Bombi cab hung up on their cart, we've got all this brand new powder coat stuff, and this stuff is amazing. I don't know that you guys will be able to see just how awesome it looks through the camera, but I'm telling you, best powder coat I've ever seen. We're moisture deleting it.
Okay, so there's a couple spots that was missed. I don't know, you probably couldn't see it because it's pretty dark inside the sandblasting place. So I'm just DAing the spots that was missed because we needed all bare metal.
We've got a couple parts of little parts. We just went and looked at the doors. We're gonna go do a little bit of touch up on the sandblast, and we'll get those hung also. We got the oven preheating. While this being sanded, things are happening.
So the sander couldn't hit like really tight corner spots. That's when the wire wheel comes in.
All right, so we've got everything down to bare metal that we're gonna do. We're gonna hurry and weld up a few cracks, a little bit of a hole, grind it up, and this is ready to powder coat. You might be wondering why we're powder coating. So all we're doing is powder coat epoxy. So this is not gonna be the final color. It is gonna be yellow. powder epoxy sticks to the metal way better than a spray-on epoxy with an etch primer, and it's just, I just like it. It's easier. So that's what we're doing, and then we'll take it back to the shop and we'll sand it and paint it forever, like a month.
So let's go through and grinding up what the whole Robby's patch. Make it look good again.
All right, so I found one more problem. It's not really a problem. Oh, are you guys dirty? Let me take care of you. Okay, all right, sorry about that, you guys. Anyway, so we found one spot that's still cracked. So we're gonna pull this door off. Kevin is gonna teach us how to TIG it.
Wanting to watch so bad.
I know, but it's
It's a lot
so
brighter
bright.
than MIG welding.
You don't have a big enough, he doesn't have a big enough hood for me to look through. Let's stand behind. All right, we got this. We got this all TIG welded. We got it all ground. It's pretty dang good. I don't know how to TIG weld, but I can't wait. One day, I'm gonna learn. I do. Well, I have a really old TIG welder. Maybe I need to hit up Miller Industries, see if I can get me a Dynasty or something. Hint, hint. So we're gonna go blow this all off, and it is powder coating time. Percolate, percolate, percolate.
Shop cat. Shop dog.
Yeah, shop dog.
He acts like a damn cat.
This one's like the cat. Hey, kitty, kitty. You don't kitty, you poop kitty. How much? These are Kevin's shop cats. Okay, nope, I'm out. Yeah. All right, so Bombi is now in hell. I mean, Bombi is now in the depths of the oven at 400 degrees getting pre-baked. So just in there getting a tan. How long we gotta let it in there?
We'll leave it in there for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so we're gonna preheat it for 10 minutes, pull it out, and then start epoxy.
Yep.
Then we'll epoxy it, and we're going for 40 minutes. Then it'll come out crispy and done.
Then you got weeks worth of sanding.
Yeah, then we got a month worth of sanding for you. All right, you're never gonna believe it, but 10 minutes has elapsed. Is that the right word?
Sure.
It's been 10 minutes. I'm just gonna use kindergarten words because I don't know those big time people words. But anyway, 10 minutes has passed. This oven is ready to get opened. We're gonna go into the depths of the oven.
I'm not. It's too hot for me.
And then we're gonna just, for the next hour. So all of this is quite the process. So right now we're getting all the other parts blown off, and inside the second oven for warm up. Once it's all warmed up, then we spray the powder. So you gotta blow all the sand out, make sure it's all perfectly clean, heat it up, bring it out, powder it, put it back in. So anyway, we're getting close though. Today, we are taking all the Bombi, the epoxy parts back to Ephraim so that we can sand our lives away.
Where I like to start out is anywhere that's going to have a hard time taking powder, push it into any of your deep corners. Plus, that's going to be the first place that water's going to get in and make it rust anyway. So, anywhere you think's going to rust, unrust it. Unrust it. Try to put as much powder in there in the beginning as you can. Get out of here. Okay. And it's not like paint. You got to slow down a little bit. You got to get out of your painter habits. Okay. It took me a lot of years to do that. So before you go back to your flat part of your panel, go back over to this other door, get all those areas, and then we'll go to your flat panels. Okay. Now just go over it. Yep. What comes out, and it's electric charge at the end of that electrode. So it's 100,000 volts. There's no amperage behind it. It's all milliamps. So depending on what you're doing, whether you're doing flat panels or whether you're doing something that has a lot of corners, stuff like that, you'll be anywhere from 100 milliamps on a flat panel to 60, or on a recoat you're only using 15.
Okay.
You know, so it's just different for every project.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cools off quick. It does. Anything thin, yep. But when we spray hot, we're only spraying at probably anywhere from 150 to 200 metal temp. Just kind of helps, especially like when you're getting in your corners and when you're doing stuff like this stuff over here. The water, anything that's going to create somewhere for rust to start, we try to push powder up in there. If you try to shoot this panel cold, you're not gonna get clear up in there. So when you shoot hot, it'll actually transfer the powder in there and start to melt it. So that's why we try to stay, you know, get these kind of areas right around 200 degrees, because it will help get down on those deep crevices or anywhere, welds, anything like that. I always try to hit the spots that I know for a fact are gonna be troublesome as far as welds. Try to hit those first, deep corners, that kind of stuff. That way you don't have any kind of corrosion problems, you know?
Did you process all that?
Yep. Goes from powder to liquid. Like that. That's all I processed.
What do you think?
Different. But I like it. Picasso, I like it.
You're sprinkling.
Wow, you're one of those ones that
Yeah.
really takes on the,
I'm grounded pretty hard. Yeah. I could tell that. It was coming straight to my face.
Yep.
I'm grounded.
We're there. Okay. Set it in for a couple minutes and gel it out. It needs powder anywhere.
I can't believe it gels that quick. But now what do you do?
So now we'll just kind of go over everything, make sure you don't have any dry spots, make sure we got enough powder in all the areas we need.
All right, here's the real test. Kevin's gonna see if I sucked on my first time powder coating. You can actually see there's just some, it's almost like dry spray. So Kevin's gonna show us how to fix it, and then we're turning over the gun to Colton.
To me,
Yeah, to you!
Yeah, we'll see. Just go back over all the spots you missed. It'll blend back in. As long as you haven't had it in the oven too long. You know, you can always tell with powder when you're light. See that kind of stuff down there like that? That's always a telltale sign of you're light. You don't have enough mill thickness. Want to make sure the blend is corrosion protection. Gotta have something for you to sand on.
Yeah. It's better sand than anything in the world.
I'll tell you what.
You can see just how many times you gotta go in and out of the oven.
Hillbilly,
And this is
all you, bud.
such a big oven. So, it's a lot of money going in and out. That's why powder coat isn't cheap, but it's what you need to do the job correctly. It's all hillbilly now.
What? He's even telling you got it.
Yeah, you got this.
What is he crying about?
I wasn't crying. It's all working.
He's gonna-
Yeah, no, yeah. We'll put hillbilly in there.
You're getting out of this alone.
No pressure. It's hillbilly's turn, not Colton.
Or all the flat panels.
Yeah, Colton coming out.
do you have any last words?
I hope Kevin can fix really bad mess ups that's about to happen.
So those are the hinges. We're doing them black.
So, Hillbilly's batch is in the oven right now, getting gelled up. Kevin's gonna pull it out. Once it's melted, so I guess the gelling process is where it takes it from the powder form and it starts to heat up and it melts. So it becomes a gel before it gets super hard. So we pull it out, then he checks it, adds a little bit more if he needs to, and then it all goes back in the oven for like 40 minutes.
Not bad.
Not bad, it's not. No, it's terrible.
We need to add some more.
Recoat it, okay? All right, in Hillbilly's defense, he did pretty dang good. So Kevin is putting a little bit more on just because we want to make sure that it's got a lot. These panels are not going to get plastic filler on them because they're the side surrounds. They're going to have heat, they're going to have vibration. We just don't want anything that could potentially fail. Up next, Colton. Had to go get some glubbies because I have to go into the depths of the oven. Woo! That is hot! Hit it. Get it.
Don't be afraid to push it in those corners hard.
I give up. Professional's turn.
Hey, that's great.
Colton's in there dying.
Oh, you're letting to a Colt? Oh, great. Hey, Colton, how hot is it in there?
Yeah, it's hot.
You're sweating.
All right, so we're giving it back to the professionals. We're gonna get out of their way, go eat some lunch, come back, and this stuff should be ready to be put on the tow truck. So thanks. So while everybody is back at Kevin's, slaving their lives away, doing all our work for us, we decided to go get some hot oven pizza. and just take a nice, relaxing lunch break while they're working their butts off, getting our stuff done. It's really nice of them. Thank you, Kevin, and the whole team at Powder Trim Coatings. We appreciate you. Everybody, look at you. I'm a big TV.
First bite, good flavor. But I'm hungry.
So am I. All right.
If you guys want the best pizza in the world that I've ever had,
Hillbilly's giving that pizza a 10 out of 10. So we are in...
50 out of 10.
He's giving it a 50 out of 10. So we are somewhere West Jordan, Utah. We are at Hot. It's so simple. Hot oven pizza. Seriously, you guys. Wow.
They're even open until 4 a.m.
Yeah, they're open until 4 a.m. These guys, they're three brothers. They're from Nepal. That was the best. I mean, and I've had pizza in New York. I've had pizza all over. It was simple. It was like, the crust was crispy but soft and just, oh my gosh, the flavors were amazing. Seriously, you guys, if you're in West Jordan, Utah, look up Hot Oven Pizza. It was so, so delicious. And we even called Keslin over at Powder Trim Coatings, that's Kevin's daughter. We said, hey, we'll bring you some pizza. She said, no, don't bring us some pizza.
Well, too good for pizza.
Yeah, too good for pizza.
She missed out.
Don't worry about us. We're fine. Well, whatever. You missed out. That pizza was seriously so, so good. We're so stuffed. The boss missed out. I wish she was here to experience that. So anyway, now we got to go back and take a nap because we're so full. So back to Kevin's. All right, so we've got all the parts and pieces ready. What we're going to do is we're going to load up the Sequoia, and then we're going to put, while the cab is cooling down, and then we'll put that on the bed of the tow truck. So we're gonna put a door down, a blanket, another door, another blanket, and all the miscellaneous pieces in the Sequoia with us, with me and Colton. So Kevin's grabbing his blankies.
Get them wrapped.
A wrapper machine. We're gonna have to pick it up somehow very carefully through it.
Come straight. Oh. Turn this way a little bit.
What?
All right, we're locked, loaded, and ready to head back to the motherland. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Glad you guys were able to come and see what it's like, and
Appreciate it, man.
Always.
All right,
Drive safe, gentlemen.
let's hit the road. All right, so Hillbilly's in the tow truck. I got the chauffeur driving, and we are headed up. We're headed all the way back to Ephraim, to the shop. Spent the last 2 days busting our butts, getting all the stuff sandblasted, cleaned, powder epoxied. So, got a lot of stuff done. Still a ton to do, but we're making good progress on Bombi. So, thank you guys. We'll see you in the shop in a minute. Yeah.
Learned a lot.
All right, so we just made it back to the shop. Bombi's still on the tow truck. It didn't fall off, but guess what? My truck wrap is all finished. So we're gonna head over to I-4 Media here in Ephraim, Utah, and go pick up my truck, and we're gonna show you guys the wrap. We're gonna have the first look at it together. I'm so pumped. This has been months in the making, waiting to get this truck wrapped. So let's go pick it up. This looks so awesome. Look, they've even got a QR code so you can scan. I don't know about you guys, but I think this truck turned out phenomenal. I-4 Media just crushed it on the wrap. So right up here on the fender, we've got our basic members, then we've got our premium members, and over on the other fender, we've got premium members too. But all of you amazing people out there that signed up for Onyx Off-Road Elite membership, you got both bedsides, all these names. When you guys are out and about and you see this truck, make sure and find your name. I think it's pretty cool. We've already had a fun time checking out all the names. We found some people that we know. Somebody even put my name on it. Weirdo. So make sure you find your name, screenshot it, put it on social media, tag at Robby Layton Nation or at Robby Layton or at Onyx Off-Road, whatever you want to do so we can see that you guys have seen your name. If you don't find your name on this truck, you have one last chance. Okay, we're gonna be writing in names on the tailgate with a Sharpie marker. As soon as we get to 200 names. I already told you that. We have like 30 or 40 more to go, so it's not that many. Click the link in the description. Get yourself an Onyx Elite membership. There's so many reasons I could tell you why you need to have it, but Mainly, it keeps you safe. They use 10,000 blue trails. Everything's marked out. The app is super easy to use. There's so many things you can do with the Onyx maps. I could go on for days, but you guys, get your name, last chance on this tailgate. Click the link in the description. All right, we got a lot to do, but tons of stuff is done. So thank you to Kevin at Powder Coatings. We appreciate you for allowing us to bombard your shop against your will. We greatly appreciate you guys. If anybody needs powder coating or sandblasting, call Kevin. He is the best. You heard it from me. As always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.